What's up, everybody? My name is TJ McLelland. I am the broker of Fitness Realty, and I'm here to bring you a video all about Fitness Realty. I'm going to show you in 2 minutes everything that you need to know, and then if you get stoked and real fired up about what you see, then I will progressively go into that after that. But I want to make sure that you get everything up front, and then if you get stoked, like I said, follow along for the rest of the video. So I want to bring up, we have massive training for you. We have a training portal, tons of videos. We have one-on-one training. We do focus on small wins so that we can take you from not knowing much about real estate, coming out of Stringham or wherever, and then taking you into this career and helping you close deals. Then we have our progressive commission splits, which just means that the better you get at this career field, the more money that gets put into your pocket. And then we have our company bonus structure, so that 1 week before Black Friday, I cut everybody's check for a bonus. I love to do that just to make sure everybody feels like they're a part of this team. And then you have access to me as your broker at all times. I feel like in this career, if you don't have access to your broker, you go nowhere and you will not become successful. It's just really hard. And then we have access to leads for you. Unlike a lot of other companies, I don't promise leads. I promise you access to leads. It's up to you for one, to get trained, and number two, to pick up the phone, and number three, to convert that lead when it comes in. Then we do have future potential for some of you to own part of Fitness Realty. We did start buying cash flowing assets as a company, and so there's room for you to do that if you like. There's also room for you to become a branch broker, a franchisee, or a team lead. So whatever you think your career looks like, we have the ability to take you to that place. So if that gets you excited, stay tuned. And then lastly, we have a very easy commitment level. Come on and try us for just one deal. And if you like us after that, then stay with us. If not, we'll let you go to any company you'd like. And you can take all of our training with you, of course. So that's the 2-minute heads up. I just barely got it under 2 minutes. And now we're going to go into the full video. All right, so here's our company logo. We have it in a ton of different colors. So if you love it in a certain color, we can get that. You can get it all over your clothes. You can put it on your car, anything you'd like that would help you promote this brand everywhere. Something that I love to say here is that our company logo stands out everywhere you go. When you're in a room full of realtors, because you'll be networking and there will probably be 8 realtors in the room, we will have the logo that stands out. And people will want to come and talk to you because we're different. If you're at a big box brand, no offense, but they probably won't talk to you because that's the normal and that's kind of boring. So anyway, I love what our logo stands for. It's super fun. I will show you what fitness has to do with real estate here in just a few minutes. So here's our agenda. We're going to dive into company profit sharing, commission splits, benefits, training, and commitment and business partners. So here's our company profit sharing. Something real quick that you guys don't know about me probably. I was active duty Air Force, and so in the military we always love to go forward. We hate retreating or going backwards. And so I've built systems where you always are progressively getting better. They never go backwards. They don't reset unless you leave the company or quit. And they don't go backwards if you don't hit a certain number of sales or a yearly cap or a yearly progression. Nothing like that. You always move forward. And so I want to show you our tiers. So from tiers 1 through 10, you'll be progressively working through these in your career. And so you can see there's a certain percentage over here associated with more bonus. Okay, right? The more you sell, the more you get better at this career, the bigger your bonus gets. We do accelerate and give the top performer their own bonus structure, which is amazing. So I don't want to go too much into this. All I really want you to know about this is you always move forward. You never go backwards unless you quit. Even if you come with the company and you make a grip of money and then you want to go to Brazil for a year or something like that, as long as your license stays good with us, then it's like you never left. When you get back, keep selling real estate. It's awesome. So 5% of the company profits go into the bonus program, and then leftovers are rolled over year after year. The thing that I want you to know here is the top producer last year earned over $1,700, which is pretty awesome. That's a pretty good payday to go to Amazon and just blow on, on presents for your family or whatever. And then it's just a great way for me to give back to you and say thank you, I loved it, and let's continue to do it next year. All right, let's move on to commission splits. This is one of my most favorite topics. Everybody loves to talk about commission splits, and this is what I'm talking about with a progressive commission split process. This is also the place that you're probably wondering what in the heck fitness has to do with real estate at all. This is how we tie it in for agents on our staff. So when you're an agent on our staff and you come to our team, everyone commits to doing something that's going to make you the strongest version of yourself. You get to decide that. Maybe it's drinking water, maybe it's going to the gym, running a 5K, a yoga class, praying more, journaling, emotional health class, anything that you determine to make you the strongest version of yourself, that counts. And what that counts for is a bonus 5% at each one of these commission splits. So let me show you what that looks like, and I'll illustrate it right here. So when you first come to our company, you'll be at 0 sales, right? You have $0 in transactions. You don't know what you're doing. We're going to train you. And so we start you at a 70-30 split. What that means is 70% of the earned income goes to you. 30% of that earned income goes to the company. But you got to remember that you'll commit to doing something to make you better. So you get bonus 5%. So you're really 75-25. A lot of big box brands out there usually start you at 60-40. So you make 60, company takes 40. So what we've created is instantly day one, you're at 70-30, which is better than what they're offering. But I also give you your bonus 5%, which is 75-25, which is way better than what they're offering. Now, when I said you always move forward, you never go backward. There's no yearly cap. There's nothing like that. Always moves forward, never backwards unless you quit the company. So on your first $1 million in transactions, you move up to your 75-25 plus your bonus 5. So now you're really 80-20. There aren't a lot of companies that even offer an 80-20 out there, which is insane. I feel like a lot more companies should have this progressive load because it does two things. One, it really accelerates your willingness to do more because it helps you make more money. And number two, it creates an environment for me to feel really confident that you're getting better at this career. So I want to reward you and make you more profitable. Let's see. Now moving on to 4 million all the way down to 48 million, right? So once you've hit 48 million, whether that's in 2 years, 4 years, 1 year, whatever it takes for you to do $48 million in transactions, which happens pretty fast lately because the values of homes have really gone up from when I first started this business. And so once you hit that 48 million, you're at 90-10 plus your bonus 5, which is really 95-5%. So if you did some rough napkin math, 95-5%, where you make 95%, a company makes 5%, then it looks like a flat rate company or like $600, $700 transaction fee. So what I've found in my experience is that a lot of people start with a big box brand because they have the name, they have training, they have recruiters, mentors, they are flashy. So then you go over there for your 60-40 split, you start doing transactions, and then before long you're like, what in the heck am I paying this company 40% for? So then you start shopping around and you usually end up at a company that's a flat rate company because it's cheap. You figured out you don't really need that much back end support. So then you go where it's $700 a transaction or whatever for a flat rate company. What I've designed is day one, we're more competitive than your big box brand. And then eventually you're at a flat rate company with us in this 95-5% commission structure. So I feel like there's a really good win for every person's aspect, every part of their career through the commission cycle. So if you have more questions about that, text me or call me, of course. All right, let's move to benefits. So of course we have our profit sharing, and then we have super boxes that you can just borrow from the office. That's not big or anything. They cost like $100 from the board, but instead of you having to shell out your own money, I will let you borrow some of ours for listings that you get. Eventually, when you're closing a lot of deals, you'll just buy some. That's not a big deal. We do get you on our website. Our website is getting a lot more traffic than other similar level companies. We just have better content. We're we look better. Our brand is more distinct and it's more unique, and so it just pops out online, of course. And so you will get shopped online all the time. Then we give you .loop. So a professional .loop account costs about $80 a month per person. This gives you e-signature platform so that you can have your clients sign documents. Then it uses all of the Utah state approved forms so that you don't go to prison. And so I love to give you the professional account because for the economies of scale, it's cheaper for me to add you to our brokerage firm than it is for you to buy it on your own. And so we just give you that so that you can stay compliant. You can have all of your documents if you ever get audited. And then I can always follow along with you and log in and see if when you need help or help you with contracts. It's a very useful tool for me to help you become successful. Then, of course, we give you a business email. That's not new. Usually it's your first name at fitnessrealty.com. Sometimes if you have a very popular name, then you might have your first name with your last name initial, whatever the case may be, or come up with what you want, because what I like is you get a say in what makes you your brand. And so if you have a really cool like nickname, we can have that in there. That's up to you. Then E&O insurance, errors and omissions insurance. I actually buy that for the whole company for the entire year up front. Normally companies charge $100 to $150 now per transaction for that fee. I just have it all in your commission split, so you never have to worry about it. And then I've got the Jive lead capturing system. So in the 2-minute heads up, when I was talking about access to leads, this is that key component. We have a ton of marketing material going out there to Google. When somebody sees our Google number, and all of our call to actions are for somebody to call now for a live voice. They call that number. It dials every trained realtor on our team all at the same time. So what I said earlier about promising you access to leads, that is what I promise. Your phone is going to ring with leads. It's up to you to pick up the phone, and it's up to you to convert that lead. All right. A little bit more on the benefits. You have access to me all the time. Like I said in the beginning, I want to make sure you have me in your back pocket. When you're up at night, 11 o'clock or midnight or whatever, and you're writing an offer and you don't know what to do, call me or text me. And typically I'm going to be right there. Sometimes my schedule is a little wacky, but I really try to make sure that I am there for you, because the more successful you are and the more confident you are and the more confidence you display to your clients, the easier this job is. Something else that most people don't offer, we do have a cost repayment program. So if you wanted us to pay for your school, your test, your application, your board dues, your Supra Key startup, or any of those things, we have the ability to pay for those up front for you. And then what we do is we recuperate that on your first sale. So if money is holding you back from starting this career like today or in a month from now, don't let money stop you from starting this career. Let us help you. All right, here's a little snapshot of our training. Like I said, we've built a training portal that is insane. It's so big. There are tons of videos on here. I know that it says 140. It's gone up a little bit from there because we've created more content. Don't be frightened by that. There's not like 140 hours worth of videos there. I took out all the fluff from other training portals and other training seminars that I've been in. And I created a training portal that is me from the ground up, teaching you exactly what I think you should know. And sometimes that training video might be 1 minute long. Just boom, everything you need to know right here, right now, and nothing else, right? And so sometimes it's really quick video. Sometimes it is like an hour-long video, just that's the name of the game. And so I want to showcase this training portal because you have access to it all the time. But in addition to this, you have one-on-one trainings with me all the time or whenever my schedule will permit. And then you can shadow me anytime and come to closings with me, home showings with me. You can shadow me on open houses, whatever you'd like. I'm always around. Real quick before we leave the training, I have this crazy stat for you guys. I finished an MBA program with Western Governors. And during that MBA program, I did a stats course, and the stats course had us do a project. And during my project, I took first year licensees along the Wasatch Front and determined how many deals they close in their first year. 50% of people do 0 deals, which is kind of crazy. And then out of the other 50%, there's a sliver at the very top that does anything more than 3 deals. And so there's this other like 48%, maybe 47, that does 1 to 3 deals in their first year. So realistically, out of 97% of people, they're going to do 0 to 3. There's a very small sliver that does more than that. What I can show you from our numbers is that our training and or me just hiring amazing rock stars, which I hope I do with you, we can take you into that upper threshold of your first 1 to 3 deals far more times and far more opportunistic times than this other 50%. So I just know we have a really strong training portal or a training program, and having access to me really helps you become successful. All right, we do have our Google reviews. So here's really quick. I wanted to showcase Fitness Realty on Google. So we've gotten over 18,000 views this month. I just updated this slide. So this is way more views than a typical brokerage firm of our same size. And then we do have 132 5-star Google reviews, which is amazing. So our company is growing like crazy. We are being seen more on Google. We're being seen more all over the place, which is going to be shown right now. We're all over TikTok. We're all over social media. Just for fun, we have almost 5,000 followers on TikTok. But the real main focus that I want to show you is on social media and our podcast. We're just getting seen in so many places. You can probably see right here our least amount of views is on Twitter. We just don't really have a good, strong following there. But look at all these views on Facebook. We have over 260,000 views on Facebook in the last 12 months, which is incredible, right? So these are opportunities for you to get seen with us, with all of our great content. And so I just want to showcase that we are all over these social media platforms. If you don't believe me, go to your favorite platform and look us up and see it for yourself. If you can't find us, that would be weird, but if you can't find us, let me know. All right, the very last thing is our commitment and our business partners. So we do, like I said, we have a 1 transaction commitment. Come to Fitness Realty, get training, learn and grow. Let me show you how to do this career. And if you do 1 deal with us and then you just hate it here, that's fine. Then you can go to wherever you'd like. Hopefully we leave on good terms, and hopefully you become super successful after that, because I really want people to grow. However, if you do your 1 deal and you love it here, then it just gets better and better and better after that. And so I'm very confident that if you come and do 1 deal with us, you will stay, because like I said, the commission just gets better, the environment gets better, your exposure to this career gets way, way better. And so if I can get you to come on and do 1 deal, you're going to be a rock star after that. Lastly, our business partners, they commit with capital. So one day, if you're like, man, I want to own some of Fitness Realty because I really believe in this company, I believe in where it's going and how progressive we are, then you come in with some of your capital and you buy some of the shares, and that makes you an owner of Fitness Realty. If you want more info about that, I have an entire video about becoming a business partner, which is another whole nother story. So if you want more info, let me know about that. This is the end of the presentation. So a real quick recap. The thing that I really love is our training, because if you get trained, you will become successful. And our training, like I said, I'm very confident that I will train you and you will become successful. So we do have training, great commission splits with our progressive commission splits, our company profit sharing, and access to me all the time. And then lastly, if you see in your career you want to be a broker, a business partner, or a home flipper, or an investor, we can take you to that place. I have people in our network, if you want to do like 100 deals, or you want to own 100 doors, well, I haven't done that. I haven't owned 100 doors, so I don't know anything about that. But we have people in our network that could show you that. If your idea is to become a broker, right now I have one of our team members that's in broker school to become a franchisee. And so if that looks like something that you want to do, we can help coach you to that. So there's plenty of room for opportunity. I would love the opportunity to meet with you. If you want to meet with me, it could be this week or next week. Just keep me posted. Text me or call me. And then lastly, I want to leave with you that this career field is very hard. It's very saturated. You have to stand out. Our logo and our business model will help you stand out around anybody else in real estate. It just is very fun to talk about. It's a different brand, and people get excited when you talk about fitness or becoming the strongest version of yourself, or they get excited about why the heck you would even pick us, what the heck is a progressive commission split. So many things to talk about. And so I'm very excited about this company. I love it, and I hope you guys come and meet with me. And then lastly, I just want to say my name is TJ McLelland, of course. I'm the broker of Fitness Realty. I love you guys, and hopefully I will meet with you guys this week or next week. See ya.